coming right up. The Thunder taking on the Warriors. For the Thunder, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal a first win here. Warriors, Thunder, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Is it open regular season is again, and we're to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. And our broadcast, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith right. Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
A team that has the unbridled ambition of the Golden State Warriors moving to San Francisco is fitting. The cities have risen economically in this knowledge. We're comfortable. It's the late 60s. For a franchise that aspires to be light years ahead of the competition, moving to a billion-dollar stadium seemed obvious. Kevin?
Oakland has been a wonderful home for the Warriors, but we know San Francisco will be too. Thanks, DA. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gallery and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. It's Robertson in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, Russell and Thompson, the perimeter. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Curry in at the 1. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now here's Paul. Sit go from it's good for 2. Paul's got the first basket of the game for the Thunder.
With Paul's skills, whether it's off the dribble or off the catch, the mid-range area is money.
Here's Curry. Cauley-Stein, long finish under pressure all over.
Just he's doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Gallinari, and Gallinari put down.
This is why you have him out there. Gallinari's a solid shot maker from all areas on the floor.
Curry against Paul, and taken away by Paul. Side, Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
Russell passes to Thompson. Against Curry. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Up against the Golden State Warriors is how they're going to tip off the new season. Now, here's Robertson. He's guarded closely. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Do you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes start this one.
Against Paul. 4 on the shot clock to stop the run. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3.
It will be a rare knock that you're going to outdo Steph and Curry in a game of matching 3s.
It's to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Robertson. Lets the 3 fly. Adams, 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Russell passes to Cauley-Stein. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of points off turnovers. Second, the Thunder.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Paul outside. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
This makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
Gallinari. Paul outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Adams' shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. B for the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Remarkable display of ball handling from Thompson. Nice.
Here's Paul. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And taking a look here at numbers for Gallinari, great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their depth, that responsibility, and thrives at it.
Entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win the championship.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Green. And another for Golden State.
Right there, Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
All passes to Gallinari. Adams in the high post. He dishes it to Paul. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Adams. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3.
Terrific energy from Curry on the defensive end, using his quick feet and great contest on the shot.
Chalk up 2 there.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2. Now the feed to Cauley Stein. And that one is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Now Russell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Yep, that one goes in there.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Robertson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Now, here's Robertson. Tight defense on him. Pass to Adams. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Paul against Curry. Outside, Russell. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss, and that one is good. Cauley Stein's got his second bucket.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Here's the lob to Adams. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Curry against Paul. There's the 3. Russell from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Robertson can't hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Robertson. There's the pass to Paul. Over Curry. Here's Adams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense. the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
Real good, Adams. And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Draymond Green. Robinson's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Burton for D'Angelo Russell.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Ferguson, the pass to Adams. Curry against Schroeder. Back to Adams. Gallinari outside from the arc. Unable to get that one. The Warriors go the other way.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here is Robinson. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota. Thunder with the rebound. Gallinari outside. With the double team. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Thunder shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Throw good, Adams.
The Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
Now, here is Robinson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's McKinney. Ferguson with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is, with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
And here's Schroeder after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Muscala kicks to Gallinari. Second chance shot, Adams. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Looney. There's the dish to Robinson. Curry deciding where to go with it. And that one drops for him. Curry's got 8 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. .121 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Steph Curry fourth, and of course Gallinari.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Here's McKinney. Outside Curry. Shoots over Schroeder. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 4. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
In the first few seasons, in the NBA. Not an easy time for Terrence Ferguson. The Young Wings have their ups and downs, but the franchise still very much believes in his talent.
No good on the free throw, and the Warriors making a change here. Russell's checked in. He hits the second from the line. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He kicks it to Burks. A floater. Changes up. Shot's good by McKinney. McKinney's got his second basket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Burks. Yep, that one goes.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. With 2 seconds left, and Gallinari throws it down.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Alec Burks is out there with Russell. Then it's Robinson, and it's McKinney in at the 4 spot. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Looney passes to Robinson. Here's McKinney. He's covered by Muscala. McKinney kicks to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. And another 3 for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the middle. Here's Gallinari. And stolen by Russell. Robinson against Gallinari. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
And that one falls for Robinson. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Robinson hits them both.
And the Warriors last season, the sixth team in NBA history, and really the first since the mid-'70s to have 5 All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That lineup stands up against any team in history.
Now, here is Gallinari. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Thunder trailing by 13. Schroeder dishes to Noel. Robinson against Gallinari. Noel passes to Gallinari. Back to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Drops in the breakaway layup. Burks has got 7 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
On Green, he's checked in for Robinson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Schroeder with the ball. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. Ferguson for 3. That shot missing, so Golden State will take it the other way. Here's McKinney. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to McKinney. Here's Looney. Dishes to Burks. Back to Looney. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. Burks can't get it to go. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Looney. And it's Klay Thompson in for Alfonzo McKinney. And then for Oklahoma City, Andre Robertson comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Dallas.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Now, here's Burks. 7 points in the game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Passes it to Muscala. Here's Noel, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. That's good from Noel. Steve, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. They're very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson, left side. Kicks it to Burks. Outside Curry. The rejection by Paul.
And I'll tell you, Chris Paul is sneaky this way. He has great timing.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder trailing by 10. Adams outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Curry. He's coming off a 40-point game against Minnesota.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
The eyes of Chris Paul, he's always had tremendous vision.
Now, here's Burks. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's good from long range. Curry's got 11 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Pass to Noel. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. The pass to Adams. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors leading by 7. Burks looking around, and Thompson launches it from deep. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul finds Noel. Ball's knocked loose. Paul against Curry. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Paul missing. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Burks. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Adams.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Thompson outside. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Paul kicks to Noel. Now here's Robertson. He's covered by Thompson. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Adams.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Curry against Paul. Curry on the wing. 11 points in the game. Burks can't get it to go.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cauley-Stein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson that time on the assist by Green. Thompson's got 9.
Okay, looking like his dad Mike on that play. Klay Thompson taking it to the defense.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
Here's Robertson after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Curry. 1:09 left to play here in the half. Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Still trying to find the range. He hit one in the first quarter. Nothing since.
Great tee that time from Green.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Over Curry. Shoots the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thompson finds Curry. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Nice shot by Thompson.
Nice touch from Thompson there. If the defense does not crowd him, it's over.
And here is Paul. Here's the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that's the end of the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, you guys put your foot on the gas in the second quarter. What was the difference?
Push the tempo. We got a lot of stops early. Long rebounds, was able to get out in transition. Being on the floor for some easy baskets, and we just executed kind of flawlessly that quarter.
You look great, Steph. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They played a determined brand of basketball in the second quarter and began to pull away as we reached the half. That 11-point lead must be looking good to them right now. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Adams.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward positions. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Adams in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now, here is Russell. And there it is for him. Russell's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Warriors.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded.
And for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his size at the point guard spot is a huge bonus for him. Allows him to switch onto most other players on defense when dealing with picks.
The Thunder have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from the stripe. Warriors leading by 11. Outside, Russell. Thunder with the rebound. And one of the reasons they targeted Gilgeous-Alexander was because of his size.
Big guards aren't easy to find, Kevin, and they help coaches' defensive scheme. Every team looks to get a switch into a bad defensive matchup. If your PG isn't an option, the offense has to work that much harder.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got 13.
The awareness from Steph Curry. Protect the ball around him or he'll get you.
Paul, right side. Shoots over Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Chris Paul.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
Stein dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range. No good there.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Thunder trailing by 11. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 11.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Russell passes to Curry. Shot on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Russell.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
That shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. From downtown, Green with the rebound.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Paul kicks to Adams. Now, here is Gallinari. Back to Adams. Over Thompson. Kicks it out to Paul. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 8 points for Chris Paul.
Well, the defender's there, but Paul doesn't have to change his shot because his release is so quick.
Count the basket. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cauley Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Green. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Thompson. The Thunder also changing it up. Muscala, he's checked in for Adams. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. Now, here is Gallinari. The 17-footer goes down. Gallinari's got 6 points.
Even though Gallinari is not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
Stolen away. They're running. Jumps up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end. Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Ferguson over Russell. Ferguson misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Curry kicks to Robinson. Schroeder against Curry. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's so creative in the pick-and-roll sets because he's a threat at passing the basketball, a phenomenal passer. He's the defense's worst nightmare.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Well, lately we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of that?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, you get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
Now, here is Robinson. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Robinson dishes to Curry. Shoots over Schroeder. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a 6-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create,
And coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
First one falls for him.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Noel's checked in for Andre Robertson. Schroeder hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Right side Curry. Floats one. He lays it in. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
There have been a number of heat checks here for Curry, but he keeps on rolling.
Schroeder against Curry. Gallinari passes to Muscala. Back to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shoots over Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Schroeder.
Very smooth with the jumper. Schroeder never looks in a hurry out there.
Knocked away. On its way from Curry for two. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
Schroeder against Curry. Curry with another miss. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Schroeder. Count it. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
The defense collapsed on him, but Schroeder found the right angle.
Curry against Schroeder. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Outside Robinson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Schroeder outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Looney. Al Robinson. And there's the pass to McKinney. Over Muscala. McKinney, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Pass to Looney. He dishes it to Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Muscala finds Gallinari. Good work there as it goes. Gallinari's got 10 points.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Curry passes to Looney. Curry against Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Down low, Russell uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 10, and he makes that one.
I'll tell you, Schroeder's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Alfonso McKinney. And it's Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Passes to Thompson. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Muscala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That turnaround shot is clearly one of his favorites. He loves going to it anytime he gets an opportunity.
Curry passes to Looney. Gallinari against Robinson. Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, 1 in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
And Noel gets it over to Schroeder. A second chance effort. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Noel.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Curry. He's got 23. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, nobody gets hot in the NBA quite like Klay Thompson, Smitty. He is something else. Wow.
Players can get hot, Kevin, but when Klay gets hot, every shot falls in. The records he set with made threes in a game, 37 points in a quarter, 60 points in 3 quarters. When he gets rolling, it's a treat to watch.
And the first one at the line is good. And you see Klay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Klay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
He hits both from the stripe.
What's impressive about Klay Thompson, yes, he is one of the Splash Brothers, but that doesn't mean he has to score to be effective.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Aston Muscala. Here's Adams. No good on that one. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Burks dishes to Thompson. Cauley Stein passes to Green. Burks in the corner. For the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. In it forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Paul outside. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. Curry against Paul. Thompson outside. Pulls from the top of the key. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's the Thunder now. Muscala dishes to Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Adams. And here is Paul. Shot clock at 6. Over Russell. The shot by Paul, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Curry. Back to Russell. And the pass to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. Curry against Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Robertson. He's covered by Thompson. The 3-ball. They get it back. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson misses.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Paul, and he gets it to go.
You can't guard Chris Paul on these floaters. He knows when to go with it.
Curry against Paul. Curry kicks to Russell. Shot from 12. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Shoots over Curry. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
No good on that one.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
And he's good on the second.
It's important to stretch this lead out as much as possible right now, and that's exactly what he did there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul goes in, shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by Paul.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dunk the ball.
Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Passes it to Paul. Takes the 3. Here's Adams.
Oh, wow.
Watch your head.
That's a beautiful jam.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
That's good from Stephen Curry. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Robertson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Robertson. Kick out to Adams. Just 3 to shoot, and he nails that one right through the net. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Paul. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. That one falls. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
When Thompson's in the zone, he can carry an offense. That's a luxury for this team.
Pass to Robertson. Now Muscala. The pass to Adams. Now here's Robertson. Cauley-Stein defending. Robertson, the pass to Adams. Over Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Pass to Curry. It's tipped, but they recover it. Here's Robertson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson passes to Russell. Steps back and shoots. Here's Cauley-Stein, and Adams sends it back. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. He had a nice open look right there. And that's 13 points for Chris Paul.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Russell passes to Cauley-Stein. Back to Russell. Here's the dish to Cauley-Stein. Russell kicks to Cauley-Stein. Pass to Russell. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Thompson for the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 25 points for Klay Thompson.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now, here is Russell. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Curry, good.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. game, Scurry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Adams finds Gallinari. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. Gallinari trying to get open. Paul with the defensive effort. Thunder trailing by 10. And it's Gallinari missing. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Ball looking to floor. Shoots over Curry, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter. Warriors leading by 10. Knocks it loose. Curry against Paul. Out to Russell, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Thunder trailing by 10. Paul outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Russell.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Adams' shot is good.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Curry dishes to Russell. Pass to Thompson. Green left side. And Green slams it in.
Keeping after the second chance opportunity. That's hustle. That's commitment. That's Draymond Green.
Now the pass to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gallinari against Cauley Stein. And it's Gallinari missing. Warriors leading by 12. Green. Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Oklahoma City has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Paul. Over Curry. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 13 points in the second half.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all a game. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Paul. He can't get that one to fall. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. 10 points for Draymond Green.
I like the way Klay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
Takes the 13-footer. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Chris Paul. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now, here is Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Curry. Thompson inside the line. Gallinari with the rebound. The Thunder shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Steph Curry.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 31 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Pushing the point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.